Since its release, Doors has been regarded as one of the best and most popular Roblox games ever. However, the flow-through that's been promised hasn't been released, and the last major update was in January 2023, if you don't count the Backdoor, which was a Roblox event, so I don't count it. That means it's been over a year and a half without a major new update, yet Doors continues to hold an average of 20,000 players every day, while other games quickly die out. How did Doors do it? Let's find out. We need to go back to July 22nd, 2017, when Elsplash made his first tweet about a game he was working on. It was seemingly an open-world survival type of game. The tweet showed a chest opening to give a shield. Elsplash continued to tweet random sneak peeks of the game, from barrels to UI to weapons, until he made this tweet. It was the beginning of Ragdoll Universe, a semi-popular Roblox game. Skipping forward ahead a while, Elsplash meets Redibles, yet I can't seem to find any info on how they met. I believe it's because Redibles was hired to work on Ragdoll Universe, but I'm not sure. Anyways, let's focus over on Redibles and his start. He posted his first tweet also on a game he was working on during August 31st, 2021. It looked to be a game where you shoot bow and arrows, but it was very vague as to the point of it. Elsplash posted this. It was a new horror game, very obviously in early development. Also, Redibles was working on Ragdoll Universe at the time, so a lot of his posts were that. However, scattered randomly throughout his post were posts of this new game, and they looked interesting and creepy. No one knew what these were. Keep in mind, Elsplash was also posting random stuff on the game too. Elsplash also started saying this project was more ambition and time consuming than all projects he'd been working on. So it was obviously a very big game. This got people excited to see what it was. Elsplash said they were making great progress, that people should stay tuned because they're about to post something. And then the announcement came. The game was Doors. Also, there's an Elsplash YouTube channel, but you probably know that. It wasn't important until now, so yeah. And on July 16th, 2022, people were able to see the first video and teaser trailer for Doors. The teaser trailer for Doors made it clear it was a horror game, but it wasn't doing too well. A month after it was posted, it was only at 1,000 views. Then they posted the extended trailer, and it started gaining traction. It began getting hundreds of thousands of views, which meant the game was also getting attention. After a month, the extended trailer was already at 300,000 views. But why? Well, because it was a short 30-second trailer and was a very interesting and unique looking game with a lot of shots and different gameplay mechanics. So many people watched all the way through, which made YouTube promote it more and more, which of course promoted Doors in general more. But going back to the other trailer, why did that one do so bad? Well, also because of retention time. Half of the trailer was basically just the Doors logo and it saying coming soon, which means most people probably stopped watching at around the 50% video. That makes YouTube not want to promote the video as much. Well, anyways, 5 days later, on August 10th, Doors released, and it was doing good. It actually broke Roblox for a bit. It was doing good, but it was about to do even better. After just 2 days, Doors was at a total of 2 million players. Yes, 2 million. And that was just the calm before the storm. With all the popularity it was getting, of course a creator would see it soon. That's when Cub Scouts made a video, a channel with currently 5.6 million subs. To say that really started the storm would be an understatement. Creator after creator made a video saying how Doors was the best and scariest Roblox game ever. Some creators having 10 to 20 million subscribers. After just 2 weeks, it reached 100 million visits. And after just 3 months, it got 1 billion visits. Barely any games can reach that milestone after a year. They also got Game Theory to make a video on them, so that's another accomplishment. However, on November 5th, an interesting video was posted. On November 5th, just 2 months after Doors released, this was posted by Elsplash. More little teasers like this were posted by Unsplash until the new update was revealed, Hotel Plus, adding a bunch of overhauls and new content. For example, new monsters, new animations, new rooms, new items, new secrets, and a lot more. It was supposed to come out on December, but it had to be delayed because they obviously couldn't finish it in time. They also started making merch at this point. Anyways, after a couple of more teasers and another trailer, it released on February 3rd, 2023. Many people came back to play Doors, and it eventually reached 2 billion visits. They also said they'd focus more on making Floor 2 from then on. And well, this started the long wait. After a couple more bug fixes, stuff on Doors went silent. The occasional posts from the developer were made saying they're still working on the game, but it was super silent. There was maybe a couple tiny updates, but none too interesting. Until August 6, 2023, when they hit 4 billion visits. They posted a sneak peek of the mines, or Floor 2. Many people got hyped over this, but then silence struck again, all the way until March 13th, when they announced they were in the Roblox official event, The Hunt. While they did introduce a new level, so to speak, I wouldn't count it as a major update because it was for an official Roblox event. The lobby also did get an update after the event ended. And yet, more silence is what I would say if they didn't post this just 2 days later. And then more silence for 4 months, so not as bad. They posted a teaser trailer for Floor 2 as a celebration for 5 billion visits on July 2nd. They also promised a full teaser later that month in July. So July 30th came around and the full trailer for Floor 2 had been released. It was announced that Floor 2 would finally drop on August 30th. Over 2 years after its original release, and almost a year and a half after the last major update, Floor 2 is finally coming. But that brings up a question. How was Doors still able to get 2 million views just 6 days after the trailer released when it had the fans waiting for years? Let's see. For this, we first need to look at why Doors blew up at its initial release. It's obvious that YouTube played a very tiny part in it, and it was most likely contributing to that first 2 million. And since many people were playing it as soon as it released, it started making its way to the front page. While there, Cub Scouts probably saw it or the YouTube trailer and was interested enough to make a video and maybe tell other creator friends, but that's just speculation. Then things started to roll. The video got popular, people played more creators played it, and many people shifted their whole focus onto Doors. But there's one thing we need to crucially look at, the gameplay of Doors, and why it keeps people interested so much. It mainly revolves around randomization. Doors has many different kinds of rooms, and the game randomly places rooms after another. And the entities are also randomly spawned, so there's no way to tell what's going on when it's going on, until room 50 and 100. During those rooms, everything is the same except some items. Also the Seek Chase, which is an intense sort of middle part during room 1 through 50 and 50 through 100, has random ways to go, which adds to the fun but also scariness. Going the wrong way fills you up with adrenaline and nervousness. Also, with how many monsters there are and how unique each of them are, it makes it fun to remember which does what and experience it. It's also possible just not see some monsters in a whole run or see all the monsters. It makes it so unpredictable yet fun. There's also one thing I didn't mention. The modifiers update. Yes, modifiers. It adds a huge variety of different things that help or challenge you. If you choose a challenge, you get more knobs, the endgame currency. And if you choose something that helps you, you will get less knobs. Some of the challenges vary from having Snare, a room in 90 through 100 exclusive enemy that is on the floor, and if you step on it you lose health, randomly all over the hotel, to having Rush spawn more frequently, and it's faster with no lights. There's even a badge for using all challenges in one run and completing it. The modifiers add a whole new layer of fun and challenge, which keeps people more interested still to this day. Even then, more new people probably play every day. Doors is a fantastic game, and it probably won't die out for a while, even if we need to wait another 2 years for the next floor. Well, I'm done rambling. Please subscribe, like the video, and comment something. I don't care what. This video took forever to make. Anyways, see ya in the next one.